All right, so this is the final page of your study guide for your volume test on Friday. This is just looking at that last question, number 16. But number 16 is pretty lengthy because it's got an A, a B, and a C part. So let's go ahead and look at it. Jill has two rectangular boxes. She is trying to determine which box can hold the greatest number of items. Box A is 2 inches long, 2 inches wide, and 8 inches tall. Box B is twice as long, twice as wide, but 1/4 the height of box A. All right. A, find the volume of box A. This is what we've been doing for the whole study guide, right? This isn't going to be too bad. I'm going to put my formula first. Volume, V-O-L-U-M-E, length times width times height, E-Z. Okay, so let's see what it says. My length is 2, my width is 2, and my height is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 8 is 32. So the volume of the first one is 32 inches cubed. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now let's look at B. Find the volume of box B. Now box B is a little bit trickier. Box B is twice as long, twice as wide, but 1/4 the height. So I'm going to go ahead and write V-O-L-U-M-E, length times width times height, E-Z. All right, the length is twice as long as box A. Well, box A's length is 2. So this length would be 2 times 2, twice as long. It's also twice as wide. So the width for box A was 2, so this is 2 times 2, because it's twice as long. Or excuse me, twice as wide. But 1/4 the height. 1/4 of the height. So the height is going to be 1/4 of multiplication, what it gave me, 8. So what does that mean? That means for box B, the length is 4, twice as long as 2. The width is 4, twice as long as 2. And the height is 1/4 of 8. Well, I can throw my 8 over 1, and that becomes, let's do it over here, 1/4 times 8 over 1. Multiply the top, gives me 8. Multiply the bottom, gives me 4. 8 over 4, 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 1/4 of 8 is 2. So let's find that. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 2 is 32. So the volume, look at that, for B, box B, is 32 inches cubed. So we actually got the same volume for both of them. Even though we had twice as long and twice as wide, because that fraction was in there, it actually took the volume back down to make it the same as box A. So that was A and B. Now let's look at C. Jill says, since box B is twice as long and twice as wide, the volume of box B must be greater than the volume of box A. Do you agree or disagree with Jill? Justify your answer. Well, it's kind of what we just talked about, isn't it? Obviously, we know that Jill is wrong. Box B's volume is equal to box A's volume. So why? Well, it's what we just said, because you have that fraction in there, right? So we're going to say, I disagree with Jill. The volume of box A and the volume of box A and the volume of box B are equal. Even though box, oops, I should be capitalizing that, right? Because it's capitalized up here, so I want to capitalize in my response. Even though box B is twice as long and twice as wide. It is 1/4 as tall. This fraction causes the box's volume to be less than Jill thought. All right, let's go back and make sure that makes sense. I disagree with Jill. The volume of box A and the volume of box B are equal. Even though box B is twice as long and twice as wide, it is 1/4 as tall. This fraction caused the box's volume to be less than Jill thought. All right, that makes sense. I'm good with that one. All right, well, that's it. That's your whole study guide over 4 videos. So hopefully you've gone through, you've watched what you need to watch, or maybe you've watched them all, and you're feeling really confident about your test on Friday. If you have any questions, come in, talk to me. We'll go over what you have questions on. Otherwise, I think you guys are going to do really great. You guys are grasping volume. You understand it. I'm very proud of you. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good afternoon.